First off, congratulations to Texas Tech. Chris did a tremendous job this year with his team. I got a lot of respect for him and his program. Culver was really good, but congrats to them. They had to go on the road and win a tough game, physical game, to win a conference championship. And so, first off, congratulations to them. Second thing is, thank you for my seniors. And obviously, we struggled down the stretch of the regular season, but obviously another 20-win season and postseason opportunities ahead for us. So excited about that. But the biggest thing I'm excited about is I probably feel the best I've felt in about 3 weeks right now. I thought our team grew. I thought our team came together. I thought our team responded. It was one of those games really that, it's tied with 2 minutes to go, and it's kind of always whoever makes that next play. And, they make the three, we miss, and, kind of changes the game right there. But proud of the way we competed. I think we took a step back in the right direction today, and now we got to go get ready for Baylor.
Questions for the players first. Grab a mic.
For both of you guys, obviously you won a victory, but did this feel like progress after the last, specifically Wednesday, but the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it definitely felt like progress. Thought our team stayed together throughout the whole game, and we withstood a bunch of their runs, which we haven't been doing lately. So that was good to see. And like Coach said, it's just a matter of timing, and we just happened to have that last run. So I definitely feel good moving forward.
Mariel, how'd the foot feel toward the end of that game? Looked like you had just a minor limp.
Yeah, it didn't feel too great, but yeah, that's it.
Nick, what about you? Do you agree with what Coach Mariel said about progress today?
No question. I think one of our biggest things was just like once we get hit with that run that the other team makes, we didn't respond well. And I think tonight, we took punches and we traded punches back and forth, and that was good to see just for guys responding. We're kind of trying to take that step of making sure that we're playing for each other, making sure that we're happy for somebody else's success. And I think we did that today, and we grew and we're ready for the postseason.
Nick, on that same vein, what has to continue improving to step forward, go forward between now and whatever it is next Thursday?
I think coming from me, I think just the leadership standpoint, I haven't been playing very well lately. I've been trying to be a vocal leader. I think that has to increase on my part, making sure that everybody just stays together. And I think we're going to make shots down the stretch. We haven't been shooting the ball great as a team, anyways. So I just think going down the stretch, I think all we got to do is improve on. We got to make shots, just keep the confidence in each other, and just keep playing together.
For both of you guys, what's been, I guess, the emotional toll of this week from Monday to Wednesday, and then obviously senior night tonight? I would imagine that's a lot for you guys to go through.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a week for sure. But I'm just excited to move forward and get ready for next week on Kansas City.
Mario, you gutted it out there today. What did it come down to, just when you walked onto the floor with, 15 minutes to go before the game, or did you know all along you were going to play?
Yeah, I knew all along I was going to play. It was just a matter of getting ready for the game.
What will the next 3 or 4 days off, whatever it is, without a game, how will that continue to help your toe?
Yeah, this injury it gets better with time. There's not really anything else I could do other than icing and waiting. So the next few days I'm just going to get as much treatment as possible and just get ready for the game.
Nick, how tough was Culver for you guys today?
He's really tough. He's a really good player. There's a reason that people were talking about him. He got a buzz about him. He made some really tough shots today. I just tried to make it as tough as I could. But good players make shots, and he was making shots today.
Questions for Coach Brown?
Steve, is that what you needed to see? Obviously Tech made the plays down the stretch, but what you saw today, is that what you needed to see to okay, we can still make a run at this thing in the next few weeks?
Yeah, definitely. I think the one question was when it's 51-45, and are we going to respond? And we came right back, and then we did it again late and tied it up. I don't know, it was Francis or Culver, one of the ones made the three on top of Shayok right there. with about 2 to go, and then I don't know if we, missed a 3 or turned it over on the next possession, but that was kind of the tough stretch right there that, they were able to go up 5 and 3 to 5. But I wanted to play well and start growing back in the right way today, and I think we did. Texas Tech, you get 73 against them, you probably think you have a great opportunity to win. Obviously, offensively, have been really good of late. Shot it well. I mean, again, we've talked and stressed the three-point line the last couple of days, but again, a couple came in transition, but we lost guys too, where Moretti was a no-dig, can't leave him guy. But I tell you, the biggest key to the whole game, when you really break this whole thing down, was the last 30 seconds of the first half. We're up 8. We got all the momentum. They're on the ropes. Mooney makes the 3 with about a half second on the shot clock. We miss a good opportunity on our end, and then they come down, and with no time, Moretti makes the 3 to where we leave him. And, we switched the ball screen up top, so there should have been no shift. That was big. And then, layups, free throws, there's some opportunities for us, but, we grew, though. I think we got better, and I think we came together.
George was the first big man off the bench, and Cameron didn't play.
Yeah.
What led to that, and how did you grade George's performance?
George was good. Be honest, I wish I maybe had him in there at the end, just because things at the rim, I think they got some things at the rim that, he can cause some trouble with that. But like George's effort in West Virginia, and so I went with him.
Steve, how much do you fuel off of maybe some of the doubters right now heading into this week? I mean, you got a little fiery at the end of the game there.
Yeah, and I probably should have, be honest with you. But again, that's 1 of 10,000. But, we try to do things the right way. We're always going to, senior day means a lot to me. The great programs do it this way. Like I touched on, the great programs bring people back. It's the 7th 20-win season. What happened, to be honest, when you really break it down is this team handled adversity terrific. We got out of the gates tremendously well, 18-5, 19-6. And, we hit a tough time, and you really break it down. If you break like 7 through 10 or 8 through 10 in the standings, you got to collect those wins. We lost a couple of those to where that changed the narrative on some things. But, yeah, my family means a ton to me. And when they go through things, it's going to bother the heck out of me. And then when my players, go through it. And so I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that, if you really do the research and do the math, that this is a pretty good regular season.
You mentioned a couple times that you guys got better today. Was that, not that winning's not a priority, but was that the priority of what you guys wanted to see today?
Yeah, I had to see it. I told the guys in the locker room, I said, I feel as good right now. And I got, obviously I got a little fired up at the end. That probably helped in it too. But I felt as good about this team because senior day's tough, especially after a loss. But I do. I feel good because, especially like Shayok made the 3 in the corner on that one play late when we needed it, the ball moved again. The ball was moving again. Now, Tech does a great job because they show zone, but they're really in man, and so you got to get the ball moving right away. And we got stagnant a couple times, but I thought we competed better. I thought we made tough plays. I thought we got off. We executed at times. I just thought again there was going to be a big play or two made down the last 2 minutes, and they made the ones back to back. We missed them, and that. In that short of time stretch, that flips it. But I feel good. I feel a lot better going into to Baylor next week.
Is everything solved now, or is it got to be sort of?
I don't think everything's solved, but I do think in the locker room, it's the first time in a long time that, like we left Maui, I felt complete from a standpoint of our team. We beat God, I'm trying to think these. We beat, we won at Kansas State. We won at Texas Tech. Those are some moments when you're like, man, we're all together. As crazy as it sounds, it's probably the first time in a long time that I felt complete to where it was like, all right, man, we got to have each other's backs, and we got to try to get this thing, and we're going to fight our way through it. And I thought we competed the right way today.
Following up on that, can you give us a little bit of a look of where that repair came from? I mean, behind closed doors, what we
Yeah.
haven't been able to see?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I talked to all the guys Thursday forever, and I don't think it really came from that. I think they talked a little bit to say. I think Taylor and Mike, I guess, were at the games in Des Moines last night together, and I think they just decided, hey, we got to get back to who we really are. I mean, we got good kids. Like I said 3 weeks ago, we were on top of the world. I think they just kind of recommitted themselves to each other. Yesterday's practice was terrific, really, really good. Students came. We had students at the practice. Everyone that had been to every single game this year, they came. And it was really cool because they stayed after and they shot around. And a bunch of them emailed me last night how much that meant to them. Our guys got to interact with them. And but I don't know what it was, if it was them talking to each other, them humbling each other, or them just finally saying, hey, like I showed them a clip of Shaquille O'Neal. Sometimes the outside noise, you just get tired of hearing it, and you gotta change. But I thought we were complete today. We just weren't good enough down the stretch to finish it.
Cam played a minute in the second half against West Virginia. He didn't play today. Can you go into that? What's going on there?
Nothing really. Like I said, George's effort was good in West Virginia, and now, so I just went with George today. I mean, there's nothing. Cam was great in practice yesterday. Really competed. Thing I talked to Cameron about is just again consistency, and so I'm excited to see what he can do in the Big 12 tournament.
One last question.
Back to the on-court stuff.
Yep.
The teams keep hitting threes.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
What do you guys do to clear that up before?
That's all we talked about. We watched every. I may have already said this. We watched every single three made in this tough stretch, 2-6 stretch now. How are they getting them? Some of them were effort related. West Virginia, some effort related. Some of them, you're playing West Virginia or a team still called Team A that shoots 30% from three, and they're making deep threes, and you're just kind of like, but ball side corner threes, we have to make a point emphasis not giving that up, not giving up rotational threes where our digs aren't very good. That's why we're kind of trying to stay home on Culver, front him, and then make him. He was as good as advertised today, but he made some really, really tough. He made lottery pick type plays today, and he was tremendous. But I've got to go look at these threes. I think at times today it was a couple in transition. I know Culver already got 1 and 2 in transition. Mooney, we overhelped a little bit, the one in the corner in front of our bench at the end of the half. The other ones were miscommunication from a standpoint. I got to go back and look, but we're not leaving Moretti ball side. We're not digging off Moretti, so he shouldn't get any threes. That's the. I got to go look. We got to do a better job. I mean, we were like low 30s, like 31 or 32% defensive field goal percentage from three, and I Texas Tech's elite defensively, so they're probably in the high 20s. I'm guessing off the top of my head. In this streak, we're 42% from three defensively. So, part of it, guys are making some tough shots at times, but part of it, man, we have got to stay true to our principles. Denying one pass away, not help off the ball side corner, scouting report details, because the three-point line, forget everything else, that's what's killing us in this streak. And we've got to do a better job with it.